wasn't trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you.
Okay. I think everything's packed. Hopefully. Alright. Turn on the AC. Okay. Hey guys, what's going on? AC's kinda loud. Okay. Thank you for joining me here on another video, a vlog. First vlog in a very long time for a lot of reasons. Obviously, not much to vlog about, not much to talk about during COVID. I've been kind of doing more tutorial unboxings, things like that. Things that are easy to do from home, but vlogs haven't had much to do. My life hasn't been that interesting, so I haven't vlogged, but it'd be a good time to start vlogging again. I want to vlog on certain topics, on certain themes, and I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. It is really hot. Summer during COVID, kind of nice because you're just staying inside, so you don't notice how hot it is until you're outside and you melt. Something that I've been thinking a lot about lately, and that's change. So the whole theme of today's vlog, change. 2020 is the year of change. Many are resisting the change, many are embracing the change, even though it's scary, even though it's uncomfortable. We're all learning to get comfortable in the uncomfortable. That's the world we live in. It's changing every single day, but 2020, man, it is just, it's changing every second, it feels like. Again, I am sweating so bad, so I'm gonna just pump the AC. It might be a little harder to hear me. Okay, with all that said, here's the agenda for today. We're gonna get going. So today, first of all, I'm gonna go to Float Life, see if they can fix my tire or replace it or whatever. So my one wheel hasn't been holding a lot of air, so I'm gonna get that changed, and then meet up with Laura and our crew of friends for a fundraiser that we've been working this month to put on, and we're really excited to get it kicked off. It's not gonna be what we initially wanted it to be, and that is kind of a big part of this whole theme of change. Sometimes you just have to roll with the changes, roll with the punches, and who knows what good stuff can come out of just pivoting and learning to do things a little different. So I'm ready to vlog again. It's been way too long. I'm going to get my one wheel tire changed. It has not been holding air for very long. Like, I'll fill it up and then it'll kind of like stay kind of filled for maybe a day or so, but I'll like kind of check in and I can feel it, it's just losing air. So I'm gonna go see if they'll change it or maybe repair the tire. But you know, like going back to that theme of change, maybe they can fix the tire and maybe that'll help me like stick with something that I know, stick with the tire that I know. Or I can change it all together, try something new. Yeah, it's gonna be a little uncomfortable, it's gonna be a little bit different starting out. I can learn to adapt to the change. Something to think about, something to consider when you're thinking about change, both in your life and in the world in general. How are you going to adapt to the change? Are you going to push back and try to fix the tire over and over and over again so that you don't have to change it? Or are you going to accept the change, accept that, hey, you know what, I have the opportunity to try something new, to adapt to something new. Full send it, man. Like, get a new tire. I'm gonna go take care of this real quick. Okay, so that was a quick little drop off. Just wanted to get that taken care of. I'll have to come back, pick up the one wheel. So now off to the fundraiser. Now, so this is something that Laura put on, not me. I helped her, give her a lot of my time and creativity on it, but she is like the brains of this operation. It's called Pop Up for a Cause. It's for the Wellspring Women's Center, and it's a great organization. I definitely encourage you to check it out. I'll leave the link in the description below. They offer a lot of great services to women and children who are in need of those services. And the only way they can provide those services, the only way that they can get more services and offer more things is if people support them, if people donate and show support. That's what Laura's doing. That's what Laura and her whole Sacktown Pop-Ups kind of page is all about. Not just supporting the local businesses, but also helping out nonprofits with these connections she's made. And it's just incredible. I'm so proud of her. I'm so excited to be a part of it. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna talk to her a little bit about how this whole thing has like shifted over and over and over again because of COVID and because of all the changes going on right now, and how she was able to acknowledge change happens and it's okay sometimes. You just got to go with the punches. And that really shows, I think, good leadership. It shows great character. Yeah, we're gonna get going. It is so hot outside. Oh my God, I just can't. Best part about fundraisers, hot bird. Check that out. It's delicious. It's the best chicken ever. What's happening? Why are you doing things?
Cut, yeah, let's start again.
You're still recording. Strippers. Explain what's in your hand.
Hot Bird is really good fried chicken. They have cones and fries, and everything about them is good. And they support local causes.
Oh, that was commercial worthy right there.
The passion behind the project, behind the company. Misty is amazing. She has a passion for nonprofits, giving back to the community, and she has a background in like amazing foods. So we love to support both causes.
We're here at one of our favorite places to get a beer and just hang out at ease. This is where we're doing the fundraiser. And Laura, I already kind of explained Wellspring, but like talk about what you kind of had to deal with the fundraiser and just with COVID and all of like the changes you had to do, and like be brief. Cut it short.
Yeah. So yeah, we had actually originally planned for a pop-up crawl style. We were gonna do half virtual, half in person, several different locations to kind of allow for people to choose which pop-up vendor they wanted to go support and kind of minimize the crowd aspect of having one central location for the event. We did that with a very brief amount of time to plan for that because of coronavirus. We weren't able to make a long plan phase of that, and then it became very clear very quickly that things might get shut down, such as breweries and pubs, and with that we had to make the choice to go primarily virtual. So instead of being mostly in person, we went to mostly virtual with one in-person pop-up that kicked it all off today.
Do you think that was a major inconvenience?
I mean, it certainly was a good chunk of inconvenience. However, we were totally able to shift gears pretty quickly and think of ways that we could still get people out there and seen and recognized, as well as raise awareness of this great organization that is providing local service and support to people in need. Also, the vendors were actually really open and willing to participate, even more so, I would argue, by doing it virtually instead of having it in person.
How much money did we raise today?
So collectively today, we actually raised about $400 in our 4-hour span. Yeah, we're super excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See, and like, change doesn't have to be bad, right?
No, it actually worked out pretty well.
Yeah. All this to say, I think it's just really important to recognize that yes, change is super inconvenient. I'm not going to discount anyone's feelings that change sucks. It's not easy, it's not always fun. True character comes through when you're able to adapt, when you're able to look at a situation, see how much it's shifted on you, and say, I can do this. This year has been hard, it's been crazy, and so much change, but you know what? We're all gonna be better for it. If you've gotten this far in the video, thank you for embracing change. I know you're that person who probably has embraced the change that's happened, and you know what? Even if you haven't embraced it, maybe you've welcomed it. You said, you know what? I may not like this, but I'm gonna deal with it. And that makes you a badass.
Love is love. Yo.
Hey there. Okay. Yeah, it's been a couple months. But I did want to follow up about a lot of the changes and the things that were discussed earlier in this video. So obviously, COVID is still a thing, but this mask more for the wildfires and the smoke that's just plaguing California right now. I'm still very sweaty. That hasn't changed very much. With Wellspring, that fundraiser I went to, we raised over like $3,000, including the event, but also all that virtual stuff that Laura mentioned that we had to do because we couldn't do the big event we were planning to do originally. That $3,000 is about double what we made last year when we were able to do that big event with all of the pop-ups and all the people there. I mean, what else can you ask for when you're trying to raise money for a good cause, right? Ended up swapping out the tire because that tire was damaged. That's why I couldn't keep any air in it. And when I asked, hey, can I repair the tire? They said, yeah, sure, but it'll probably just get damaged again. And I said, let me just get a new tire altogether. They recommended a tire that was a little different, a little more slippery than what I'm used to. But after a couple of rides, I got used to it pretty quickly and I really enjoy it. So all this to say, guys, yeah, change, it sucks. It's gonna happen. We need to just learn to embrace it, move on, be a badass about it, and go on to the next thing. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the different kind of style and the vlogging style. Let me know down in the comments below how you're adapting to change. And in the meantime, subscribe, hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Love. Love is love. Yo, yo.